If you want respect, you gotta earn it. You damn right.
I really love this song.
Tell me why.
I love the way it's bookended, the way it starts and the way it ends with that gospel-y type feel. Like I love that. This is the song that had the line. Some put it on the devil when they fall short. I put it on my ego, Lord of Lords. Like that line is so like it's so telling. It's so telling.
That's big.
And you add in what, like, let's get into it, because like the beginning of the song, like just
But your ego is the devil.
Crazy.
Your ego is the devil.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's also the Lord of Lords. Like it's your God too.
The governing part of you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta press play.
Sometimes you just gotta press play.
Sometimes you gotta press play and let it do what it does.
I mean, you mentioned you thought he was talking to himself. I think he was talking to himself and the industry. Because at first I thought he was talking to the industry. I got that part, but you're right. I think it goes both ways. I think he was doubting himself. He said like he's talking about the industry where he says it layered me up and then broke me down. It built him up to be this one thing and then disappointed him. He talked about trust, right? He talked about I think that's trust in himself. That's trust in the game. If you notice, he stopped fucking with the game. Like he didn't give the game his energy. He gave himself the energy and made the game come to him. Yeah, there's just so much into this song, man.
It's like lines and lines and lines.
Lines and lines. And
it's not said the wittiest way.
No, it's not. But it's
the most complex shit.
But it's still a crazy bop though.
Yeah,
he's still dancing on this shit.
Yeah, it's like delivery, right. What he did. And then like he sandwiched it. And I'm tripping and falling like that.
The gospel,
both of it.
That gospel.
And then he just go in like, I came up out my flesh. Like, yo, bro, he just
bro.
Nah. I really love it.
It's a gospel song.
I really love it. It's a gospel song.
It's a gospel
Somebody called BB and CC. I really love it.
Yeah, man, so good. I mean, there's so much in this, man, and I think he explains why he is the way he is, or why he's been the way he's been, in a very layered way. Like he ain't gonna spell it out for you. He ain't gonna say what was done to me where I fucked up. He's just gonna be like, it's what happened, and he does it so well. Like you don't gotta give you the break the fourth wall like Big did when I got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? He gives you enough to be like, oh, I kind of get it. It's also done masterfully, executed masterfully, and I want more. He gives you so much and you still want more. Like that's what makes Kendrick so fucking brilliant.
Right. Again, man, this is one of those songs, for me at least, you could take this song off the project and do a whole thing around it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we've mentioned that on a song or two previously, but just I love when you count me out, because that is to the industry. I love when you count me out and say I can't do it. And also to me, I love when I look in the because he's like he made a reference about looking in the mirror, right? Yeah. Like I love when you count me out.
What's the mirror line you mentioned? That's crazy.
Well, this one is crazy. Like we were talking about, mask on the babies, mask on the ops, mask on the neighborhood stores when you shop, but a mask won't hide who you are inside. Look around, the reality's carved in lies.
Which it goes back to the N95 record.
I gave it up, bro.
You did?
I gave it up.
Word?
I gave it up.
This was your first 10?
I gave it up.
Oh.
I gave it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I gave it up. I gave it up.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's a great record.
It's a fucking great record.
Yeah, I'm going up. I'm going up 2 levels. I'm giving it a 9.
Word. Yeah, it's special. It's a special joint. Special joint. Count me out, Kendrick Lamar. As we proceed.
Yeah, Crown.
Let's get to this Crown.
Oh man, that is a beautiful song, man.
You can't please everybody either.
Nobody can, man. It's a beautiful song, but can't please everybody. But damn it, Kendrick is trying.
I'm pleased. I mean, I'm not everybody, but I'm somebody.
Man, so Kendrick loves the topic of love, the subject of love, right? And it's interesting. The song is called Crown, right? Which is about heavy as the head.
Heavy as the head, right?
But it's you don't need a crown to experience what he's talking about.
Nope.
He's talking about the distorted use of love, right? And how it's supposed to be unconditional, but it's normally not. He keeps saying there's gonna be a time where you can't show up for people. That should not dictate your love for them,
right?
Because you can't please everybody,
right? Of what love is.
What love is. Even it goes and he breaks it down from again talking to himself, talking to industry, right? Talks about, being there for loved ones. Then he can't be there for them. All of a sudden, they kept amnesia about all the shit he did for them.
Right. All it take is one no.
Yeah. Then
100 yeses. All it take is one no.
Then the industry have to do these things. They're gonna keep demanding it for you.
Right.
They,
make this type of song. Do this. Show up for this.
Right.
Be
But
here,
I thought you loved me for that.
Right.
So why you want me to do that?
And internally, self as well, right?
Then
I thought a new car would help. But when that new car got old, that was country. But what genre? What genre of music is Crown? What would you classify?
Kendrick. That's the genre. The genre of Kendrick.
Changing genres on iTunes.
The genre of Kendrick. Yes.
I thought a new car would help, but when that new car get old, I'm gonna want something else. You can't even please yourself, bro.
We've done that with people.
Ooh, now wait a minute. Oh, take my sweater off. We go. Let's get real.
Hot to earn.
Hot to earn. We've done that with people.
Think about that, man.
Motherfucker preaching at night, sir.
I mean, that goes to the industry shit, business wise. That goes relationship, personal, romantic, however, you know what I'm saying? Like, what purpose does this person have in my life? I've used them up, or they've served their purpose. They're not as valuable anymore. But you claimed you loved them. You don't love him. That's your radio promoter.
You love what they could do for you. You love them in that moment.
That's not
you love
unconditional.
Their access.
That is not unconditional.
You love their reach. You love what they represented. You know what I'm saying?
If that's transactional, it is not unconditional.
Come on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hard to earn. He talking that shit tonight.
Woo-wee. Yeah. That's Kendrick, boy. That's what K-Dot bring out of us, boy.
That's a fact. Yo, Kendrick makes me better. Real talk.
Oh, I'm a better black man.
He makes
I'm a better
me
black
better
man.
person.
I'm a better person.
A better artist, a better listener, a better writer. Like, he makes me better because
Yes.
Like I said earlier, he has songs that I heard that I was like, wow. He's one of the few artists of this new generation, probably the only artist of this new generation that I was like, damn, I wonder what that session was like. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
absolutely.
I'm like, damn, like, how did they get, we know what the end result was.
Like the Taylor Page record,
we
right?
know how we started. We started by just walking in the room. Right. How did we get to this place? Yeah. He's got so many records like that. Oddly enough, though, because Crown to me kind of feels like an interlude.
It does feel like an interlude.
Like a transitional record. I couldn't rate it.
You couldn't rate it?
I didn't rate it.
Oh, wow.
I did rate it. What'd you rate it? It's great. I just was like, I don't even know what this is.
It's beyond a rap record, man.
It's not a rap record.
It's right. It's beyond.
It's not a rap record.
It's beyond entertainment, man. Like, I gave it a 9, but like I don't know what that means.
Well, yo, I was like, yo.
It sounds beautiful. Like, what I'm gonna do? Like, I'm not gonna listen to that instrumental. It's for that song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The choir sounds beautiful. The melodies sound great.
But
he's not technically murdering it. You know what I'm saying?
But he's killing it.
But he's killing it.
Like, I don't know, but what this country Kendrick that we've gotten on a couple of records, like this fucking country twang, like, I don't know what it is, man, but
it's like a blues song.
Yo, but he's very unafraid.
Oh my God, he's
different shit.
He's the most courageous.
Yeah, he's the most courageous, right? Yeah,
really?
He's not afraid to use his voice to change his lingo, his delivery, his tone. Like, he really utilizes the full instrument like I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go to like Bootsy Collins and Parliament, like the shit that they was doing, or like even with Zapp and Roger, who used the vocoder and shit, whatever. But like, just to be that experimentative with your actual instrument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake 3000.
Yeah. Like 3 stacks. Yeah, for sure. So yes, is Crown a 9, a 10, 11? Yes, but no.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, but no.
It's all of that. It's all of that.
Yes,
it's all of that.
Absolutely.
Silent Hill is more of a song.
That's the song.
That's a song.
It's a single. It's a single.
Yeah, it's a single. It's actually on my radio show. Check it out. Sirius XM Hip Hop Nation.
Hey.
Kodak Black. So now we got Kodak. Kodak Black is back rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Kodak Black is back with the rap.
He did the thing on here.
Kodak did his
Kodak did the Kodak thing on here. Yeah, for sure. I got on him notes wise though. These are not your typical rap cadences. Like Kendrick is in and out of different chambers and cadences and flows and all of that. Like he didn't just come on the song rapping. Like we know the ability of rapping that he has. He didn't give us that.
We always praise rappers for having like multiple pockets, right? You know, we just said that with Pusha T, right? Multiple pockets. Big was a master of that. Yo,
Big is probably the best because
Big is the best. Pockets.
He changed
is the best
flows mid verse
for no reason.
Yeah, like why?
For no reason.
Just a hard left
for no reason and just go right anyway. But what Kendrick does is his melodies.
Yeah,
like nobody does like Cole. Cole's a pocket master, right? And brilliant pockets. But Kendrick does the pocket shit, but he does the melody shit too. Same time.
Yeah.
I don't like he just plays around with fucking bars. He bends bars and melds them together where you don't even know when it ends. Like
you got to be very unafraid and very courageous just to let it. Like I said, a lot of this shit feels like it's free flowing.
Yeah.
It just feels
he's on
like
a different level.
Yeah,
he's literally on a different. He's elevating.
Like when people
levitating
say they gender fluid. Like this shit is very fluid.
Genre fluid.
Yeah, he's genre fluid. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. New phrase coin.
Hey, you know where it came first?
Yeah. It's very free. It's very free, but it's a single, and I like what Kodak did on it. I love what Kendrick did on it. I think the beat is dope.
Yeah, sounds like a summer record. You know what I mean? The
bop is back. That's what I put. Back to the bop.
Back to the bop.
I gave it an 8.5.
Good joint. Same.
Word up. Word up.
Good joint.
Savior.
Oof.
Yeah. So
there was a lot. It's a lot with this.
It's a lot with the next few.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
It's a lot.
There's some albums we had on here with a lot of nada.
Yeah,
it's a lot of.
Oh my goodness, he doesn't let up.
So Savior,
he just puts a brick on the fucking pedal and just lets. Yeah.
This is really where we get into a very specific COVID-19 conversation. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Like he really breaks down his thoughts on it, him dealing with it.
I mean,
the people that he looked to for guidance, advice, how
Christians and Kyrie Irving,
how that changed. It changes once you get it.
Yeah, it changes
once it's at your doorstep.
In the bed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Should I stay on this organic shit or suffer through it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. It made me question Kyrie. That's crazy. The second and third verse are so real.
How you cover that much ground?
One
verse. Then add on 2 more of those verses.
I mean, it's so much to unpack, bro. It's a whole episode. It's so much to unpack, though. He got into the COVID shit. He got into how we dealt with the George Floyd shit. Yes. We all posting black squares for solidarity. He got into the politics
of it.
Oh man, so to religion,
He talking about even the pro-black people still out for greed, out for themselves. Which
we know that.
We've been knew that.
I rub elbows with those people, bro. Protecting my peace in the valley of silence.
He goes.
So this is him literally talking about who and why and where he, like when he disappears for these periods of time, living 4 or 5 years, protected my peace in the valley of silence.
Yes.
He doesn't tweet. He doesn't Instagram. He don't fucking TikTok, bro.
He don't.
You don't even see this man.
And he might not even consume it.
Yo. You don't see this man. He be on some different shit.
He over there reading them.
He be on some different. See, like this is not performative. Because here's the thing that I notice about certain people.
Break it down.
They the pro-black. They the real. They the for the people in front of the camera ass dudes.
Right. You already know.
It's all very performative.
Absolutely.
You can't fake this. You can't fake this.
It's not even about faking it. He doesn't even have a stance.
Right, but what I'm saying is you can't. Right, like
it's actually the most human expression. Like I thought I was with this shit.
I was with it
until I caught COVID.
Right,
then I started questioning Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
that Savior is different.
Savior is different, man.
That Savior is different.
Again, I don't know. I didn't know how to score this one, man. I gave it a 9.
Yeah, I knew it was a 9.
It felt safe there.
I knew it was a 9. It's safe there. It's also like
It's not a, but you like you said, it's
he
not
goes
a real
in
song.
he goes into different
I
chambers.
love the hooks. Even Keem, like Keem's voice.
Oh yeah,
just sounds
Keem
perfect.
sounds great. I love this. I love these
It sounds
two.
perfect.
So I got up on Keem a couple years ago before I knew. Well, before a lot of people knew he was Kendrick's family or whatever. I was on the West Coast and it was just some guys from out there giving me some conversation, giving me some game on who I need to be paying attention to, and they were baby Keemed out.
Yeah, but Keem has had a huge following. I've been on Keem for a couple years. Yeah, probably like maybe throughout the pandemic, pre-pandemic. I've never been a huge Keem fan. I like some of his records, but I've never thought like, I never understood like the big following.
The massive.
And it's not like he leaned on Kendrick.
Nah. He was.
Unless there was some behind the scenes pushes or whatever, maybe, probably.
I mean, they may have mentioned that he was Kendrick's family, but
people fuck with his shit.
What was it? It was like the orange tape, orange something. One of his tapes was orange, something like that. And this is, I mean, we going back to like maybe 17, 18 when I got up on him. Like I said, I was on the West Coast. And when I travel, when I'm in places, I like, yo, what's the shit? Like, what's the shit I'm not up on? You know what I'm saying? I believe he's spent time in Vegas, Keem. And so, it was like, nah, baby Keem. And I started paying attention. But I said all that to say, I love their coupling, their pairing. You know, they make great joints. Yeah, they make dope music together. Him and being
it sounds
signed.
single, like nobody sounds like them.
I mean, the single is so crazy. The Baby Keem record is
nothing sounds like that.
Yeah. I gave it a 9. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's too much brilliance. Man.
Auntie Diaries. So I could be very wrong, and I have no problem in being wrong. I've never heard this done like this. This subject matter.
No, it hasn't been.
I have never.
It hasn't been done.
Yo, this is I had to pull over, bro. I had to pull over, and for 1 second, just like, yo.
Yeah, man.
That shit was crazy. Kendrick tells a story like none other. And I think the realness of him figuring out how to get it out makes it all the more incredible. But just tackling the subject matter and having the skill enough to pull it off as a song, but also make it very relatable to anybody, and you feel it. Like, I got a lump in my throat. I had goosebumps. Like, when the song ended, how the song ends, I was like, oh, shit.
I'm not even gonna, we can break this song down, but like, I'm gonna just start with this, which will make all my analysis make sense. This is a perfect song, man.
Oh.
This is a fucking perfect song. Like, because I mean.
It's bigger than the song.
It's bigger than the song, right. But like, the attempt is wild courageous.
Wild courageous.
It's not only courageous, it's pioneering, groundbreaking. It's also super 2022. All right? It's 2023 shit.
You said the attempt.
Yeah.
The execution, though.
Execution is masterful.
Nailed it.
It's massive. Like
Nailed
you said,
it.
The ending.
Nailed it.
It's a ribbon on the fucking gift. Like
Nailed it.
Like, are you kidding me? And
how did you get to that?
How you put it back on your contradiction?
How'd you get back
He
there?
did the Black of the Berry again.
Yo, he does that shit like.
He's so self-aware. Is there a more self-aware rapper than this guy?
Nah, no way. No way. No way.
Oh, man. Masterful. I mean, and again, I don't know.
My auntie is a man now.
Yo, why is that your hook?
Just like,
how's that your hook?
That in itself, it's like, what?
How's that your hook?
Yo, the storytelling, the imagery.
And is it, I mean, like, I don't know if like that's really his aunt,
right?
Or that's just, a creative writing. I don't know if that's really his cousin. That's creative writing. I don't know. We know the ending was definitely him. We all saw that.
But that's what makes it. Oh, that's the genius thing in it. The genius is
she not gay. She just eat pussy. Like, wait, what?
Yo, into the church shit.
The pastor.
With the pastor putting them on. Like, we've seen that. And
foulness,
him standing up.
Foulness.
Yo, nah, this shit is.
The foulness.
This too is a movie.
This is several dissertations.
This too is a movie. Bro.
Right.
It's a movie. It's a movie. The flip from the auntie to the cousin.
You know
what I mean? My cousin is Marianne now.
Yeah, why would you name yourself Marianne if you're Demetrius? That's a very Demetrius is a very black name. It's a very black name. Why would you go Marianne after? But anyway, whatever. That's just what I would do.
Before the Bruce Jenner shit. This record is like I could just go on. And again, it's not about the bars of it. Like it's really well put together from a song standpoint. But it's not about he said the illest. No, it's he didn't have to. He's talking the illest shit is the reality and the reflection of what actually goes on. To tap into the emotions of it all. You were kicking it with your motherfucking aunt who was really come on now. Who wants to be a man. But the uncles, why the uncles always?
Because she get the baddies.
She got all the money in the baddies.
Being with the whip top down, picking you up from school, and then you go over here, you over here making excuses. Nah, she ain't gay. She just eat pussy.
Yo, and then like again, like you talk courageous, right? To drop the F-bomb in the way that he did in the song, and that became a thing on Twitter
twice.
That became a thing, right? Well, a few times in the song, but then again, right? He puts that bow on it at the end, and so you can say that bullshit. If you let
right, let a white girl say nigga.
I can't even.
Yeah, man, it's a perfect fucking song.
I can't even think anymore, bro. I was like, shit.
So it's just funny, right? Because unlike the record with Taylor, right? Mm-hmm. This actually, for some weird. I play this record a lot.
Oh, all the time.
This is a very
This has
dark,
a lot of replay
value. This is a heavy, dark song. Like a lot of heavy content, dark shit, a lot of trauma being unpacked, and yet I play this shit a lot. Like, what is the
so? Just like
this no catchy hook.
Nah, it's not.
It's the song.
But like I said, this is a movie, right?
Still, yeah.
And We Cry Together is a movie, and there's some movies that I watch over and over again, and there's some movies that I've seen, and I don't have to go back. I saw it, I experienced it, right. I know what it is. Right. Cool, I did that. It's part of my life experience. And then there's some movies I go back to, and if I fucking turn the TV on, it's halfway through with limited commercial interruptions. Yeah. I still watch it. Right. This is that. This is the movie that I can watch over and over again because it touches a different type of nerve. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Cry Together strikes a nerve as well, but this touches a different, I don't know if it's a compassionate.
It's weird. It's weird because I don't have like a personal connection to this.
Nor do I.
I mean, and I have a cousin who, I mean, I told you about, I have a cousin who, who transitioned and did the whole thing, and I'm fine with it. Right. My whole thing is like, be what makes you happy. Right. As long as you don't fuck up anybody else's vibe, as long as you don't violate somebody else, right? Be whomever you feel is going to bring you your happiness. Or who you feel like that's what it is. So even though I have a relative who done that, I'm not as affected as much as I am by the Taylor record. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, it just seemed like girl guy like. I can't imagine somebody saying that shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
You can't talk to me like that.
Yeah, you can. You don't like. You could want to fuck my cousin. You got to tell me that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't say it out loud.
Yeah, don't say it out loud. So this felt more like a cinematic observation than it did. Like it hit me personally.
Yeah, it didn't hit me personally at all, but it hit the humanity.
Yeah, yep, that's a good point.
It hit the humanity. It hit the compassionary part of who I am,
and showing just how what Kendrick does so well. Also the use of his voice is just bar none. Like nobody can. I mean, he has several voices and he uses them all perfectly at the perfect time. Yo, he got
fucking a split personality. He's 37 people.
That's why he don't go outside. It's like
right. Why?
You got to catch like 4 Ubers to go somewhere.
You know exactly. Are you all coming?
All in together now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but what he does is he gives you all of it. This is what great storytelling is. Great storytellers do. Like they give you the multitude of perspectives, man. Like showing you my contradiction, showing you the little boy being taken to school, being picked up, showing what the uncles, how the uncles are receiving the aunt, uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my friends playing the dozens and using this word because it's just a word.
And the cousin shine back though.
Words are nothing more than sound if they were pronounced with any intention.
Ooh,
Come on, bro. What?
Ooh, sticks and stones.
Words are nothing more than sounds if you just say them with no intention. If it's just like saying bloop or blam.
Right. What does that mean?
Or bitch.
Right.
If there's nothing behind it, it's just a sound.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That's heavy.
Yeah, we can talk about this record all day.
Yeah, I mean, I already gave it up. It's
No, I definitely gave it up.
Perfection.
This shit is great.
It's motherfucking perfection.
It's great. Mr. Morale.
Fun record.
Fun.
This is the lyrical acrobatics.
I got super vibe. That's my first sentence.
Super vibe?
It's a super vibe.
I mean, it's just lyrical acrobatics, man. This is what separates him from the rappers, technically. Like, to do this, to drill this fucking Pharrell beat like this. The beats could be a little annoying, but just that motherfucker takes that shit and rides that shit like a fucking dragon.
Yo, the R. Kelly shit, the Oprah shit,
Come
to the
on,
Tyler
man.
Perry shit.
Oh, the Tyler Perry shit, bro.
Come on, bro.
Where'd you pull that from?
Kendrick is different.
Where'd you pull that from?
Kendrick Lamar Duckworth.
Man, listen.
Different.
Tyler Perry, the cover of 1,000 rappers using violence to cover what really happened. Ooh, wait a minute.
Sir, what? Say what you?
What?
Say what you, sir?
What?
Yeah.
How does Kendrick see into people like this?
He's a different type of thinker. Kendrick could easily be a fucking life coach, a professor, a lecturer. He's one of the really an intellectual.
There you go. He's not a rapper. He's an intellectual.
Yeah, he's and in that,
and not in like the
there's different ways,
not in the academic way, right. Like professorial. No,
but there are different ways to express that and to manifest it, right? And the way that he chose is through this medium as a rapper, as an MC. But he could do so many different things with the way that he absorbs and gives out information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
I hope he actually does. Like, I mean, I know he's a recluse and all of that, but I hope
he's such a recluse, I couldn't see it.
I hope he actually does. Like, I would love to see him hear his speech at somebody's graduation. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. Like, and that's why he doesn't take like the academic professorial route and like, I've studied this text and blah, blah. Like, he just lives life. He works on his life, improves his family, works on through his issues, and then shares his journey.
Right, and shares the journey.
He's not even judging you.
Nah, he's just giving it all to you.
He's saying, look, you could say fag all you want, but you gotta let that rock too, unless you want some bullshit. Like, now do what you want with
That's some real shit. That's
the realest.
That's the realest shit.
It's the realest.
Like, because what brings it all home is that we saw that play out, right? We saw that footage. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, oh shit.
And he had an issue with it. That was years ago.
Here we go. But now my auntie's a man now.
My auntie's a man now.
Yo.
Oh man.
I mean, I hate to be redundant in the word choices that I use. I do have a vocabulary, but just the courageous attempts and executions letting it all, being really vulnerable,
paving new roads.
Yeah, right. This is new shit. This is ground. This is unprecedented. This is ground that hasn't been covered in this manner. And he got the audacity to be a master at it.
The master at the execution of it.
Like, to have the skill set on top of it. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you.
Exactly. Right, exactly. Because, I mean, Little Durk could have tried this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been oh, shit, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's nuts, right?
And that'd have been it.
That'd have been it.
But to do it, no.
No, for it's Little. Yeah, no, that's Little Durk.
We're just talking about, I mean, we talking fucking
there's a lot of MCs with great intentions.
Right.
David Banners. Like, these guys have amazing intentions.
This guy's is dope.
But it's
do shit. Quality.
Right.
Yay. I mean, yay. For I guess, the closest thing to us seeing someone take as many chances on this scale. I can't speak to all independent artists and people that I've never heard of, but on this scale, Kanye would be the next closest thing.
Absolutely.
Who's gone through different things in the public and talked about it. But he
can't do it this way.
Yeah, Kendrick is just a different type of animal, though. He's a different type of animal. I have no problem sitting here and saying he's my favorite rapper, and I get busy.
That's high praise.
He's a different guy, though, man.
That's why you also can appreciate. That's why I like having these conversations with you, right? Like, we're lyric guys, and like, this conversation between us would be different if you didn't rap well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, like, yeah, like it's
that's part of this thing, right? When because people, what makes you guys because of who we are, because of who you are. Because of what you've done, because of the life you lived, the way you came up, and all of the things that you've done in this business to get here, right. the reps, the hours, the skill set, the living, bigger than the editor-in-chief jobs, but the music editor, all of that shit is like, of course, who but you?
Right.
It's not why you, it's who but you, and who but me.
Right. And the thing is, we love the game.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we love the game. That's why we can get up
shit tomorrow.
That's why we can. That's why we can.
Game still love me.
It keeps calling me. It's like we love the game. So it's like we'll spin here and gush and give it up to Kendrick because we know what's like. Nah, bro. We seen all the dunkers. Mm-hmm. Niggas don't dunk like that.
Yeah, nah, it's different.
That's some other shit.
It's different.
That's Vince Carter.
It's different.
Elbow in the rim. Like, we haven't seen that before.
It's new shit.
Seen all the Dominique, seen all the Jordan shit.
It's new
Nobody
shit.
put their motherfucking forearm in the rim before. That's what Kendrick is doing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, we can go on about that guy.
What'd you give Mr. Morale? I gave it a 9.
I gave it a 9.
Okay.
I gave it a 9.
All right.
Fun record.
2 more joints. Heavy.
Mother Eye Sober. Yeah, what the
Yo, heavy, bro. Man. Mother Eye Sober?
Mother Eye Sober. Yo, all right, so like...
So
I thought it was, again, let's go back to this word, right? Courageous. I thought it was very courageous, Jay being transparent about his mother's sexuality. Mm-hmm. Her allowing him to put that out there. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker Kendrick said, "Hold my beer." Yo.
He said, Miss Gloria.
That's cool that you
and Sean, hold
your sexuality.
Hold both of these bigs.
That's your sexuality. That's wonderful. But mom, yo, bro, he starts the shit off. His mother didn't believe that he was not molested.
That's
the beginning of the song. His mother he's 5 years old. His mother.
I said no. They thought I was lying.
And that fucked him up. He's like, yo, I'm sorry, second gate, because you're 5. They clearly know something I don't know. I'm 5. If your mother, mind you, he hasn't even had the sex talk yet.
Right.
So this means your first sex talk was an interrogation about whether you were abused. How could your sexuality not be warped?
Yeah, how could it not be affected by that?
Come on, man.
They asked him again.
Bruh, you're 5.
But then we get to why.
You don't even know what molestation is.
But when we get to the why, because there's always a cause and effect. There's always a reaction to an action.
Bruh.
When we get to the fact that his mother
was violated
and she almost projected it onto him because she wanted to be very, very sure that it didn't happen to her kid. Right. So much so that she pushed it on him that it could be his reality.
And
like,
now he's got a sex addiction.
Now he fuck white bitches.
Fucking everything. Copenhagen all over the place.
Green eyes.
Yeah, green eyes, tall. He's
Poor
fucking
Whitney.
Hoping his kids don't inherit his demons.
And didn't have
his perverse thoughts.
Didn't have his baby on the end of the record.
Thank you, brother. Yo, bro. Doink. Yo, you kidding me?
Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro?
You didn't have to do that.
Come on,
you had us already.
Well, I was there. You had me. You squeezed the last. You bastard, you.
Juice out of the headphones, man.
Nah, headphones on fire this time around, B.
Thank you, brother.
Fire. She sounds amazing. She sounds like an angel. Like an angel. Mother Eye Sober. I gave it a 9. Mother Eye Sober,
I didn't even rank it. I didn't even rank the last 2. I was like, this is stupid.
I didn't rank Mirror.
This is stupid.
But this record, it's stupid. It's dumb. You can't put
this song.
You can't put a number on that.
This song.
You can't put what?
This song.
Yeah, nah. That shit is therapy, bro.
He could have left it out of his mother.
I could have paid hourly rate to listen to that. It's therapy.
It was already a song when he was talking about his interrogation. That's another song about your mother.
Just to bring it around.
Then came back with...
And to close it with your kid. Like, yeah, nah. When you make a dope record, like I make a dope record, and then I'm like, damn, how can I take this record to the next level, right? Yes. And I think about instrumentation. I think about the feel of the record. Mm-hmm. It's like, this guy takes 3 and 4 great records and puts them into one gumbo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I made records here.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
people come in and play the
You could have broke that up, made
I had
two other
people
songs.
come in and play violin. I've had trumpets. I've arranged shit. I put spoken word on records. I do things to take my records to a different level if it's that type of record. But he like continuously pushes past the boundaries and the limits of what we've done.
What he can do. What's been done, what he can do.
Yeah, what we've done in music.
You know how they say like my best competition is me? He's playing on his own ball court.
Yeah, nah, he's in a class. He's definitely he's in a class. He's
literally nutso.
He's class, like literally and figuratively. Yeah. He's in a class by himself, and much like the Miseducation in Lauryn Hill was not a rap album. Like I was expecting a rap album from Lauryn, and I got much more.
Good point.
Kendrick is not a rapper anymore, or not just a rapper.
He's a black intellectual writer.
Yeah, he's a black intellectual writer.
And a vessel,
for sure, for sure.
A vessel and a mirror.
A vessel and a mirror.
And a mirror. Think about that.
A vessel and a mirror. Yes, sir.
Because he is us.
Yeah.
He's also trying to help us get to the other level.
But that's the only way you can get there.
How about that?
That's the only way you can get there. You got to hold a mirror up to yourself, but also be transparent.
Yeah.
And when you give it to the people. Yeah. And I think he's done that.
You can't hold on to it to yourself.
Yeah, he's done that, man. I mean, he's made me, just even with this album being out for the couple of weeks that it's been out, and the more I listen to it, it's made me reevaluate. Like I say, it makes me better. It's made me reevaluate some of my shit outside of music.
Right.
If I never make another song again.
I'm attractive, man. I'm fasting this summer, baby. I'm fasting this summer, baby. I am fasting, man. Peace be upon you. Man. I'm fasting.
Everything but the broke phone. I can't do that. I can't do the broke.
Need phones.
Yeah, no, Kendrick, like this art right here elevates everything. It elevates the game. It steps to culture. Whether it sells a bunch of records, and Kendrick is one of the artists that sell records anyway. But even if it was just a piece of art, it penetrates the culture far beyond numbers.
Right. And this is why I felt like Good Kid did this, but like on a very Compton, hood level, right? Mm-hmm. It was cinematic, but it painted that neighborhood picture in a brilliant way. Mm-hmm. This is worldly.
Yeah.
This is like, we're talking generational curses. Big steps, right? Here we go. Generational curses and songs about, transgender and like in the black community specifically, and the different perspectives. Like, this is a Pulitzer Prize winning album.
Oh, for sure.
Pulitzer Prize worthy album.
About Kendrick's albums, and as I listen to, and I'm talking about from Good Kid to now, is that they're all bits and pieces of each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Good Kid has some damn.
It's evolutionary.
Right. Role, Damn has some Butterfly. Yeah. Butterfly has some of this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like evolution.
He evolves, but they all take bits and pieces from each other.
I'm just saying that like Damn didn't do what this album does.
No, Damn is different. So Damn is probably his most album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, which it should. It's the most album. It has the most like joints. It got
single words.
A lot of a lot of joints on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that played out outside of just the album.
And a lot of the same themes too, right?
Man, but Kendrick is a different one, bro. He's a different one.
I'm glad to be in his generation.
For sure.
It's a special time.
Sure.
I just hope I hope people understand and appreciate this album as much as we do, especially the rappers, because I feel like if rappers actually understand what he's doing, not even rappers, let's just do writers, right? Like, I'm a writer.
Right.
He has inspired the fuck out of me.
For sure.
Like, the shit I'm working on right now, it's like, okay. Like you said,
it got to level you up.
How can I add violins to this?
Right.
Do I spoken word? Like, how do I make this more poignant? How do I make this? Am I giving enough perspective? Like, he's actually making me think as a writer. Like, am I doing enough?
For sure.
And so I hope everybody, whether you're a writer, storyteller, rapper, understand what he's doing and like apply that to your craft, whatever that may be.
But that's why I said this album, like whether it does a bunch of numbers or performs or outsells his other bodies of work, the impact that it can have on the culture is great.
Right.
is platinum. It's
100%.
double platinum. It's diamond.
It
You know what I'm
actually can
saying?
make us healthier if we listen to it. Think about that.
In so many different ways, in various aspects. It's crazy, and I know we're gonna cut this episode down because it's very lengthy.
Yeah.
But it's just so much there, bro. Like you had to, every word was necessary. Every pause, every breath,
7-course meal.
everything that we thought in this episode, it was necessary because this is just that solid of an album. So the album ends with Mirror.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Another great joint. We not gonna rate it.
It's one of my favorite songs on the album.
Beautiful.
Man. I love it, man.
It's a beautiful way to.
So he sums it all up.
It's a beautiful way to close
the disappearing, the industry, right? He sums it all up by saying, "I had to get away. I'm sorry I didn't save the world. I was busy rebuilding mine.
Right. Had to save myself.
Like." I'm here because I'm here. I'm creating this. I'm able to create this brilliant body of work because I did the work on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I had to invest in myself. I had to choose me, craft-wise, financially,
right, health-wise,
emotionally, family-wise,
right,
all of
therapy.
Keem, you know what I'm saying? Like
Keem.
my mom.
We didn't talk. We didn't say. Like in the Auntie Diary record. When we get into Keem's mom and how it affected Keem and the reaction of the buying the 4 cars in 4 months because of the trauma and the shit that he was dealing with, right? Like it's a whole different thing, but it met. Like that shit was dope. Also the therapy, like there's a lot of therapy talk in the culture right now, which is a great thing. Which is a great thing. And I just wanted to state that. I
think this should be used actually for therapeutic curriculum. I think this should be used. And especially talking to the youth, right? You know how when I talk to the kids, I try to use. First thing I do is I talk about all the rappers I know. So they perk up. I hear them. Right. They hear me a little louder. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I did this. I came from this. I'm just like y'all. Like I know this person. Like so. Like if you can have rap fan, 10 years old, 12 years old. Therapy's fine. This author's fine. Listen to this philosopher. You know what I mean? Like this is what we dealt with. These emotions. This is what Kendrick dealt with. If you can see what the negative is, then we can get rid of it.
We live in the world, and so we have to coexist with the people in the world. But if we being brutally honest, the only people, and I don't care about anybody's opinion of me, I've grown to that, but the only people that I could ever give a fuck about caring about who felt a way about me is my people. I don't give a fuck about others' opinion of me.
That's a fact.
Ever in my life.
I hope Mirror is a single, man. It's one of my favorite joints on the album.
When it's my favorite joint, I don't be wanting to be a single.
You say that.
I don't be wanting to get
but I think it's necessary.
It's necessary.
It's so good.
It's necessary.
It's fucking vegetables, man.
For sure.
Can't keep the vegetables to yourself.
You gotta let people to the garden.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful record, man. And it does so much. And it's like, but you know what it is? It's like your mind state with that is like singles from back in the day because the singles weren't really the best song.
But I also don't listen to the radio anymore, so it wouldn't matter. So when you say,
but you come from the era,
yeah, right,
that's
exactly.
how you thought.
That's
your favorite album cut.
Like, yeah,
exactly. You're a B-side guy.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
right. Now it's shit. No, let the world get that.
Everybody get this sustenance, this nutrients.
Everybody get that cabbage, man. Get that purple cabbage, man.
Purple cabbage, man. Make sure your plate colorful.
Make sure your plate colorful.
Not Apple Jacks and Skittles.
This is a pleasure, man.
The pleasure's all mine, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Please give us your thoughts.
We had to give it up too with the Kendrick. You know what I mean?
It's heavy.
All my life. You know what I mean?
Heavy.
Had to give it up with the Kendrick.
Heavy. Do all that shit that you need to do as far as helping to spread the word. If you love the episode, definitely give us your thoughts and opinions on it, on the songs, on our criticism or not even criticism, our
conversation,
analysis of the music.
Man.
Yeah, our conversation.
Sharing with y'all, man. We want to know what y'all. We had a lot to say about this album. We'd love to know what y'all think. Because it's art, right? So art impacts everybody differently. What was your story? Maybe you peeped something that we missed. We don't catch everything. Let us know.
They go in on the comments.
They do.
They go in the comments. Like, for sure. Like, it's like, yo, you didn't mention this in this verse, and I love that. I thumb it up because obviously some stuff gets cut, but also some stuff because we got a lot of ground to cover. We try to move from song to song and some type of pace, at some type of pace. But thank y'all for fucking with us, man. Hard to earn.
But you know what though, too?
What?
Can't please everybody, man.
Can't please everybody. You know what else though, B?
What?
Bitch, I'm attractive.
And I'm fasting, baby. we are fasting, baby.
Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song.
Hey, stop playing. It's hard to earn.
If you want respect, you gotta earn it. You damn right.